Hey challengers, this is Karen. I spent the afternoon doing some food prepping, and I thought maybe I would share for especially the 21 Day Fixer, so you can kind of see with some of the things that you can make that can help you stay on track. First, ignore the hair. We ran today and then I didn't really fix it. Secondly, when you see the messy area, ignore that too. So I'm gonna flip the camera around so that you can see what I made. So hopefully you can see this. I'll just zoom in a little bit. So what I did was, first I cut up my fruits and I put them in these jars, and so during the week I would use my purple container and measure out for snacks. So I have strawberries and blueberries and black raspberries. The kids kind of seem to like that. Then I baked a whole chicken in the oven for a couple of hours, and then I picked it apart, and I put them in these little bags using my red containers to measure them out, because they will go into these jars here, which I made following a recipe which I'll share, but it's a quinoa spinach fruit salad. So I will add my chicken to the salad jars at lunch, and I also made a dressing which I also put in this jar, which I will just drizzle on top. It's actually awesome. I love it. Here is all my extra quinoa that I made, which I might use for breakfast or maybe just a quick snack, so I got enough to last all week. This is my yogurt, so this is only one snack. I don't like to make my yogurt more than one night in advance, so I drizzled it with honey. And so tomorrow I will probably add this homemade granola here that I made, and I will store in a big glass jar. I either eat it for a snack or I use it for breakfast. But the yogurt, I use one red container to measure it out, and I would use a yellow container to measure out the granola. I would use a yellow container to measure out my quinoa. I use 21 Day Fix containers to measure out the salads, so they are at one purple, one green, and then one yellow and one red when I use the chicken. And then last but not least, I have this bag here of sweet potatoes. So with our race coming this weekend, I feel like I really need to get some healthy carbs in. I also cut up some strawberries to freeze and some bananas to freeze, so when we make smoothies we can use those. We use leftovers for dinner tonight. So I have the recipe for the granola and I have the recipe for the salads, which I will share. So I hope that helps, and I hope it gives you some idea of how you can food prep and kind of start yourself off with a successful week, because I know when I don't do this, I don't have a very successful food week.